morning, children. Let us continue political life lesson 4, key elements of a democratic government. In a key elements of a democratic government, we are going to learn about the resolving conflict. The conflict means the fighting between any religions, regions, state to state, or anything. Also, the Indian Constitution is providing the rules and regulations to follow all the people, and also the for government and also for people the Constitution is providing the rights. So the as a Indian people we have to follow the rules and regulations based on the conflict. If any conflict is taking place, how the government is solving the problems. Here yesterday one example we have seen that religious processions and celebrations can sometimes lead to conflict. Any religions or any Hindus or Muslims or Sikhs, etc., any religion, when they are celebrating their festivals, the procession is taking the place. Sometimes other people they may be through the stones or disturbance takes place. So the government, particularly the police, play an important role to getting the representatives of concerned communities to meet and try and arrive at a solution. So the police is responsible for ensuring that violence does not take place in the processions. Not only the religions in the to protect the culture or anything, also the government they follow their rules by appointing of the representatives. Government is ready to protect the people also. And one more example here they have given, rivers too can become a source of conflict between states, and because of the rivers also the two states are taking maybe the conflict, the fighting may takes place. A river may begin in one place, the river is starting in one place, and also the river water when it is started in the one place and the other in another place it is going to be end in a third place. Next, the river water sharing, the sharing of river water between different places that the river goes through is becoming an issue of conflict. So children, the river is starting in one place and also it is going to be end in the another place. So one of the state is telling the river is starting and the water is we will be using, and the one more it is going to be end in the another place also. So based on this river between different places that the river goes through is becoming an issue of conflict. The starting in one place ending in the another place, it may be going to take place the conflict or fighting between two states. Here one example they have given. For example, you may have heard about the Kaveri water dispute between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So children, present also about the Kaveri river water, the Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, they both are fighting by the distribution of the water, the collection of the water also. Here the water stored in Krishna Sagar Dam in Karnataka. The Kaveri water they are storing in the Krishna Sagar Dam in Karnataka and also using for irrigation and number of districts and for meeting the needs of the city of the Bangalore. And so children, in Karnataka, the Kaveri river water, what purpose they were using? They were collecting the water. The water is using for irrigation purpose. And also the so many districts are depending on the Kaveri river water to daily needs, drinking water and for washing or anything purpose also. The Karnataka is using the water. And also that next one is the water stored in Mettur Dam in Tamil Nadu is used for crops grown in the delta region of that state. In the same way, the Tamil Nadu people also Mettur Dam. They are there. They were collecting the water, Kaveri river water, and that water is using for to grow the crops in the delta region of the state. So here the conflict arises because both dams are on the same river only. So children, here why the conflict is taking place, the both because of the both dams also here, Krishna Sagar dam and also Mettur dam, then both dams are on the same river also, on the Kaveri river only. In Karnataka also Krishna Sagar dam is there, in Tamil Nadu also Mettur dam is there. A conflict arises because both dams on the same river. The downstream dam in Tamil Nadu can only be filled up if water is released from the upstream one located in Karnataka. Therefore, both states cannot get as much water as they need for people in their states also. So the collection of the water, releasing of the water, both states also not having the sufficient water. So that's why the states taking because of the river water, the conflict is taking place. This leads to conflict. The central government has to step in and see that a fair distribution is worked out for both states also, based on the fundamental rules and regulations, based on the constitution. The central government must be help for the Karnataka and also the Tamil Nadu. The fair distribution, the both the states also should get the more collection of the water and equally distribution of the water also. So the now present central government is taking step to see that fair distribution is worked out for both states also. The government will be helping for each and everyone in the equal manner by the constitution providing the rules and regulations for the government and also for the people. Based on that, the government is going to be help for these two states also, and also it is going to be protect the culture, region, religion, everything under the based on the rules and regulations. So children, once again you have to read the textbook, understand the information. Let us continue in the tomorrow's class. Thank you.